Cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Global Winners at War Season 43. Miss Mosu, Marisa Prisa, Scandalove, Avant-Garde, Lukisha Lubamba, Samantha Ballantynes, hosted by Diane Brill, and the grand prize is the Holland dress and 100,000 Raven Simone. Yay.
Please.
I died.
I think. Who said that? What is that? Is that from a simulator?
No, it was someone commenting on the Germany podcast today.
Their choices are sending me. I mean,
They obviously are a friend of the pod.
They're not ready for the Miss Mosu Marisa Prisa top 2.
A double win.
Oh my god. Winner, winner, 2 chicken dinner.
Honestly, we gotta throw Srimala in there, though. Even if she can't speak a lick of English, we gotta throw her in there.
Yes.
And we'll just have a translator there for her the whole time. And she's not allowed to wear any regular wigs, just the big globe. And that's it. And her Poochie dress.
Her translator will be,
Herbert. He can translate German and Thai. That sent you to space.
I was picturing him like, I can't, what's his name? Wade and Kim Possible.
Oh my god.
Where he's just in like a data room. And he's just like Bluetooth to like 8 different queens.
I'm dead. It's to Srimala, Diane Brill, and then to Marisa Prisa in there too, just to be safe.
But then he's also giving production cues to RuPaul. She's like, double Shantae. Keep them both.
Ooh.
She's like, ask her who made that dress.
And it was Isis Avis Loren. You are a fucking bitch. That is my favorite soundbite of all time.
Imagine if you had a soundboard.
For this,
Yeah.
sometimes I think about throwing sounds in, like when we're doing stuff, and just tossing in like the Cynthia Lee Fontaine. I loved it. I thought it was really good. Or the Chi-Chi. Can I just say, I loved you in Eraser. Eraser, baby. Eraser.
Or like actual trash. like disembodied.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Like how Race Chaser has the salute.
Salute.
I've thought about it many times.
You know, I was watching, because I still have MIB's Patreon. She had Vivacious on.
Ooh, period.
And she was talking about the whole journey, start to finish, of what happened to her dress.
Oh.
Like this, they had 6 weeks.
That's quite a bit, I feel like.
6 weeks, full concept. She kept telling them, listen, if it's not going to be done, just give me the fabric and tell me what needs to be done, and I'll do it. But they had a rule that designers could not bring anything to the girls, because apparently this same person, Domino Couture, Olivia Lux, is that her last name? One of her looks, which I forgot she was on the last All Stars.
She made barely a blip.
Which bracket was she in?
She was orange. She got overshadowed by Bosco and Aja.
That's so crazy.
She was like barely there.
That is so crazy. Because I remember Deja Sky was there, but that's a blur.
Deja, and was that Phoenix's bracket? Was
Phoenix.
Tempest.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't have a look done for her, so he was in LA finishing it and like brought it to her trailer.
Ain't no trailer.
That's the other thing I learned.
Yeah, they're not in
trailers
hotels anymore,
They're
right?
in individual trailers, yeah.
Do you think it's like those mobile homes where they've got like bathroom, shower, kitchen, everything?
Yes, because Vivacious was like, oh girl, it was better than my apartment. She was like, it was a multi-room, like it didn't even, you wouldn't know it was a trailer from the inside.
What?
Like it was like a mobile home.
Oh, so that's where their budget's going.
Yeah.
They can't afford good lip sync songs because they're putting them up in mobile homes.
I guess they also told them Vivacious was pissed. She was spilling so much, I loved it. Vivacious was pissed because the producers told him this season was going to be all disco songs.
Oh.
And then it was, I think 2 out of 3 were not, because it was the Bengals, and then it was a super bass.
Yeah.
And she was pissed about that.
I would be too. Well, the finale's disco.
Oh.
That's what IMDb says. It says disco lip sync Lollapalooza. But there should only be 6 by then. So 4 songs? 5 maybe? I'm not really sure how that's going to go.
That'll be fun, though.
Yeah.
They should have saved that song that Crystal did.
Honestly. And the one that they just did, that one should not have been in there at all.
What song was it?
If you were a woman and I was a man. They should have axed that.
If you could read my mind.
I think about that Diana Ross song all the time. And we laid out on the beach. I forget what that one is.
Swept away.
Swept away.
Ooh, we're swept away.
Think about that a lot.
Do you know what's crazy that I just learned today? Wanna Be Startin' Something by Michael Jackson was originally written for LaToya Jackson.
Whoa.
That was going to be a LaToya Jackson song.
L.A. Toya?
L.A. La Toya. Lo Toyo.
I was watching a Twitch stream today and someone said, I didn't realize that this game is a Spanish game. El Den Ring. And I died. Elden Ring. Elden
Ring.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. The supreme pronunciation.
New España queen coming in hot.
Elden Ring.
I would die. I am so excited for España All Stars 2. I saw a rumored cast list and I'm losing my mind.
For
España All Stars 2.
Oh.
Losing it. What they really need to start doing with Drag Race All Stars is just filming it week by week like The Voice. American Idol style.
Or Queen of the
Queen
Universe.
of the Universe. Yeah, no, totally. Like, they can't be filming them out a year in advance. They just have to, like, call in the girls and just do it there. Have them bring a designer with them. And then give them a team.
Like Plain Jane.
Yes. There was, it's called Making the Cut, I think.
Yeah.
Where it's a Project Runway kind of spin-off.
Yeah, the one that was
concept.
on Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Heidi and Tim were on it. And the designers are there, but they have a team that works after hours. So they get their materials and fabrics and stuff. They create the general idea. They sketch it out. And then overnight, the team works on it and finishes it so that they've got their collection in the morning. They just need to do that with Drag Race. Like, call the girls and be like, all right, we're going to have you come in this week, and this will be your challenge. Bring whoever you want, and we'll have a team here. They'll all sew your look and put it together overnight, and then you will present it on the runway. And we'll air that live, decide who's going to do what needs to be done, cancel all the, like, story stuff. I think that would be so much better, because by the time the season airs, we already know what the elimination order is, willingly or not.
That's what's exhausting.
Yeah.
Girl, I need to get off.
Are you searching?
I know. I just read 2 people who apparently didn't make the cut.
Didn't
make the merge, and I'm gagged by one of them.
tell me.
Run, split. Yeah, I remember that. What?
You said that so like green, yellow, red.
I was going insane at work the other day because they were talking about like a chart or something. And they were like talking about the color order because everything was color coded.
Oh no.
And it was literally like, it was slightly off. I think it was like, what was it? Oh, it was like green, yellow, blue, red. But I just kept thinking of that. And I kept being like, boom. But I knew I couldn't say anything. I knew no one there would know it. But because it was basically like they were trying to decide the sequence of color coding for like discounting, like 50% was green, 60% was yellow, 70% was blue, 80% was red. So they just kept saying it. So like green, blue, yellow, red. And they're like, no, green, red, blue, yellow. And the whole time I just kept picturing.
You were losing it.
Yeah. Boom.
Lady Pimp Michaels. Honestly, I am so glad that my obsession with this random niche segment of the political episode of Drag Race Season 4 is something that is so just dastardly stupid and funny.
It is top tier. And it's also like I feel like she did exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
So like, why did they not reward her for that?
If that were now, Chad would have won that easily.
Because also her first lady realness was everything. Well,
Oh,
her
it was so
presidential
good.
lady realness, that white dress.
Yeah.
She ate that. So
Yeah. Well, that was back in the day when Drag Race still kind of cared about authenticity. I feel like it was around like season 6 they stopped.
true.
It was because with Alaska, they ripped her apart. They were like, Sharon had heart, which is hilarious because she was a fucking racist. And then they get to next season and they tell Bendela, like, you're too sticky. We don't see enough of you. And somewhere in the midpoint of the season, they just like stopped caring.
Wet and sticky is very icky.
Yeah.
Sticky and wet makes mommy upset.
And then season 7, they just like didn't care anymore. It was all about jokes, jokes, jokes.
How'd you feel about everyone saying fish on this episode?
Okay, I thought that got abolished so long ago.
I felt like I was like, what? I mean, obviously I live, but I was like, I cannot believe this.
I know.
Because Kennedy was saying fish. I think Jasmine was saying fish.
Yeah. Well, Kennedy was like, I'm serving business fish.
Business fish.
I'm like, I thought we weren't saying
That
this
was
anymore.
I think the trans girl saying fish is always hilarious.
Yeah.
But just hearing it on the episode was sending me
Jarring. It hasn't been said in years. So I was gooped. It was totally gooped that they were saying
We haven't heard this in years.
It's been 84 years.
They're going to bring back the lip sync assassin format just so that it can be Victoria Scone.
And she'll come out with a sign, like a Megami style sign.
And I said, hey, yeah, yeah. That would be incredible.
Ooh. Okay, last segue before we get into UK. I made a terrible mistake while I was letting things upload the other day, and I watched the Until Dawn movie.
Girl.
It was awful.
Isn't it kind of like Crazy and the Fool?
Yeah, the acting was probably the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. Worse than the Silent Hill movie that we watched.
And it's also just like, what does this have to do with the game? You're drinking water and your head's exploding. There's a witch in a house. There's a kill. Like, it was too much.
I just hated the acting. Like, guys, it's really our fault. We shouldn't have let her leave her sister alone after her mother died.
It felt to me like a weird Cabin in the Woods clone.
Yeah.
And it also, like, I can't take it seriously because now Odessa Azion or whatever is like that it girl, the one with the curly hair.
Oh, uh-huh.
And she just is like too much for me. I can't.
It was a lot. It was really bad.
Yeah.
I hated it.
I hated it. I thought it was really bad. Yeah, but like the whole thing with the witch in the house across the street, and then like she's the witch, the main girl's the witch, and then like girl. It was crazy. It was like Cabin in the Woods meets like Evil Dead meets like, I don't know.
Well, and also like it was not explained why that house has magical time powers, where he got that the timepiece, because he was just a psychologist, right? Like, where did he did lab experiments, but like
all of this strange lore that they were trying to develop with. I was like, what is this for?
In the last 20 minutes, they're like, by the way, lore dump.
He's been doing experiments on people here, and that
Mess Factory.
It was so bad.
It was awful. Genuinely a train wreck of a film. And I would never go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Never. It was an hour, 30 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
I just watched the Exit 8 movie.
Oh, what is this?
Well, do you know the Exit 8 game?
No.
It's the one where it's a subway platform and something's different, like slightly every time.
Not the one where they're like running and collecting the coins, right?
No, it's a horror game.
Oh.
So this was a horror movie.
I think I'm thinking about Subway Surfer.
The premise of the game is like, if there's an anomaly like the man is doing something different, the signs are different, then like you have to like go back. And and so like if you don't go back, then like you like you like lose your progress.
Got it.
So it's like you have to get from 1 to 8. But yeah.
Got it. That theme has been really popular. There's a video game that's coming out that's a hotel.
Oh.
And you start on like floor 8 and you have to get back down to floor 1.
Oh.
And you have to look for things that are different on the floor and figure out how to get down into the next one.
Oh yeah.
I forget what it's called. But yeah, those are really popular right now.
Yeah, so it was a Japanese game, so it was a Japanese movie.
Very
I just
interesting.
watched it, but it was still boring. It was a better video game movie adaptation, I would say.
Did you watch Backrooms?
Not yet. Looking
Okay.
forward to it.
I'm curious how that one is. I've not played the game, but I know a little bit of it.
Okay. Anyway.
Are you ready for UK?
I can't make up my mind.
Are you thinking about the word?
Well, because I was thinking of doing like something from one of the verses for my gay sound, but I really can't make up my mind. No, I know.
Okay, you got it.
I got it.
Okay, we got it. Hi, hello, everyone. Welcome in to That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in chronological order. We are continuing our journey in Drag Race UK Season 5. My name is Jer, and our gay sound presented by Jesse today is...
Uh-huh.
That was so good. That was so good. God, I loved that group. Incredible.
The continuity of that being her entrance line, and then she incorporated that into the group too. Queen of Branding.
Was it really?
Her entrance line, I think, was also uh-huh.
I think you're right. Branding ding.
Branding ding.
Incredible. Last week we talked about the first 2 episodes of Drag Race UK Season 5. We talked about the non-elimination Get to Know You ball, some pet shop looks, a boogeyman queen, our very first out, Alexis Saint-Pete. And today we're getting into the next couple of episodes, starting with episode 3, Club Bangers. I said last week as we were ending, and I'll say it again today. They start out the episode, there's one screen grab I got of the Bigfoot woman.
Which, speaking of which, this is her last episode,
This
isn't
is
it?
her only episode that she has any type of like appearance on. But yeah, it seems like they come in, they do the sit around the couch, talk about the elimination, and then she's gone the next day because they do wide shots the following morning. Like, it's all, again, these tight, weird close-ups that are super abnormal for Drag Race. And then the next day, we're back to normal camera one.
How funny. And also, the girl groups are uneven.
Yeah. So what's interesting to me is, I mean, they had to have found out whatever this was that night that the Alexis Saint-Pete elimination happened. So they must have been planning to kick her out. So what I'm confused by is why they didn't go, okay, we're going to kick this girl out and we're going to tell the cast not to acknowledge her in any way, shape, or form and just pretend that she wasn't here because we're going to edit her out. Why didn't they then go, all right, we're going to refilm the lip sync. Alexis, get back in drag. All of you go back to your positions. Do the lip sync again, and we're going to call it that you both are safe.
Yeah.
And Miss Girl, just get the fuck out of here. You're not going to be here tomorrow. We'll explain it to you queens later.
Yeah.
And, like, just save Alexis one more time. Come up with whatever bogus reason you need to. And then they have 5 and 5 for the girl group.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah, because RuPaul could just say, I just need one more week to make up my mind.
Yeah. Or the next day come in and be like, ladies, I really just feel like someone's missing, and I don't think we could allow Alexis to not be here. We really enjoyed her presence, and we need you here. I don't know, something. They didn't. Maybe if they didn't want to refilm the lip sync.
With girl groups being 4 and 5, it would be such a gag if she was like, we need 4 girls to choose each other and another 5 girls. And so then the 4 girls cling together. And then they're like, okay, oh, but it looks like you're missing one. And so the 4 that like flock together, that the like pop divas, if they all try to choose each other, and then they have Alexis added to their group to make them 5.
Oh, that would have been fierce. That actually would have been sick. Yeah, I just wish that they had brought her in because, I mean, this girl group is very clearly meant to be a Spice Girls parody type situation. I don't know. It's just interesting they didn't bring her back. Or, I don't know, just refilm something to keep her there. And, like, could you imagine how jarring that's got to be to spend the last 5-6 days with one person only to then be told, never acknowledge her again?
I know it probably feels very weird. Like it's probably a very TV like jarring moment for them. Where like, oh, we're in a production of a TV show right now, and like they probably also in the moment they probably like, well, what are they gonna do? Like she's all over the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had no idea how easy it was gonna be for them to edit around her.
And props to them.
Kudos, mama.
Kudos for
editing.
For editing. Kudos for editing. I'm floating that as the title. So during that cold open, Banksy brings up that Tomara and Cara's drama got brought up on the runway, but they had resolved it. And Tomara was cutting looks the entire time like, this shady little gremlin over here.
She won the challenge and she was feeling very grand.
Would you?
I would not stir the pot like that.
Nor I.
I mean, at most you could say like, now I know there was some stuff brought up. Tomara, Cara, how are you feeling?
Oh, yeah.
But like, Banksy was really like Barbara Waltersing.
She was that LaToya gif where she's got the magnifying glass.
Literally.
And just bumping around. And right before it cuts to the title card, Naomi and Dee Dee do this titty slam on each other. The titty slam that shook the knee.
The fatal... Oh, my knee! Fatal titty slam.
It's the UK. Because the knee popped for Victoria as well.
It's so embarrassing. It's very much the equivalent of when someone like breaks their arm or something. They're like, what were you doing? And they're like, I want to say. It looks kind of embarrassing. You know, it's very that. Because it's like, I was wearing a breastplate, and me and my friend who's also wearing a breastplate, we were like running into each other like when two people hold like giant bouncy balls and like or like yoga balls and run into each other.
Oh yeah, that's a common occurrence.
Have you ever seen those videos where they have the giant like inflatable balls that like you sit on and you run into each other?
No. Do people do that?
What's this gonna do to my YouTube if I try to search this?
You're gonna get crazy searches after this.
I'm literally just searching balls running into each other.
You're gonna get men smashing their cooches against each other.
Not the coochie slams.
Coochie slam.
Coochie slam. Coochie slam.
Ain't no way people do this for fun.
Yeah, you know these like the fitness balls that you like sit on for like your core and stuff?
I've never seen this before. And they just smash into each other?
No, watch what happens.
These two dudes are holding these medicine balls and are getting ready to banana slam into each other.
Oh, well, not that
They just collided. Well, I mean, that's what happened on the episode. They went to go smash their titties together and they just fell on the ground.
You know what? You're so right.
That was a great example because that's exactly what happened.
Because I've seen ones where literally the girlies fly.
Like actually fly.
Like actually fly. But yeah, because what happened? Dee Dee like Dee
Dee's foot kicked out, and then Naomi's knee hit her foot, and like slammed against it. What kind of bricks does Dee Dee got on her foot?
Also very for her foot came out and my knee went on it. Or like not trying to like blame anybody, like or like their knee went onto my foot when it was out and it hurt their knee.
Imagine being the medic on site for that. Having to deal with that. I'd be like, you two are grown.
Her sitting in the back of the ambulance with her titty bib. Her titty bib and like Nike shorts.
An ice pack and a lollipop.
Yes.
It's like, my knee, it fell on her foot and it ouch, it hurt. The next day, Ru comes in and tells the queens they're going to be doing the famous girl group challenge. Okay, so I have a question for you. There's an uneven amount of queens,
Base.
and one queen is injured. Do you think that maybe they should have just been like, okay, we won't do girl groups today. We'll just do 4 and 4 next week, and we'll eliminate tonight and save our double save for somewhere else? Do you think they should have just done that and, like, I don't know, booted Naomi or something now just so that she could go home and rest? Or do you think that the plan here to just keep them all for one more week, do you think that was a good idea?
You know, that's an interesting question, because if they had moved up the panels, it would have been 3-3-3.
Mm-hmm. It would still would have been the exact same as it was the following week because they don't eliminate anyone today.
Oh yeah, duh.
So they just eliminate someone tonight and 2 groups of 4 in the girl groups next week.
Yeah, so how about that?
I don't know why they didn't do that. Why didn't they bring in Alexis? Why didn't they change up the format? I don't know. There was a lot of interesting decisions that happened here, and I feel like easily could have just swapped those challenges.
Yeah.
And they are told that the songs are going to be a 90s inspired party banger, which I like. It's called Don't Ick My Yum. And they're encouraged to get things off their chesticles while also self-choreographing.
I love how at this point they've just given up on trying to like match the iconicness of the first couple girl groups. Because I feel like after BDE, they're like, girl, okay, we know we're not going to have that viral girl group moment anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's not happening.
Or
like
BDE. I barely remember that song.
I remember that.
Big drag energy.
But like the first 2 were such a success.
Yeah.
And 3 was like so dying for it to like have that moment. So I feel like from then on, like it's just really not been giving.
No.
And so I feel like they're like, okay, we know this is not going to be the girl group everyone loves anymore that is going to go viral and like people are going to be obsessed with. But
yeah.
How about this? Won't this be fun?
You know what was kind of a key?
What?
That I'm in love with an alien song from UK versus World 3. That was kind of a banger. He's an alien and I think he's gonna... I don't remember what that word is.
That song was crazy.
It was, wasn't it?
I feel like they're slowly losing the plot with the music, but that's also how RuPaul's music kind of got.
Totally.
So I feel like they're very much in their like post-Glamazon era.
Absolutely. And Ru tells them to self-assign each other into groups, and half the group just lunges to each other. And then they leave out a couple others. So Ginger, Kate, Banksy, and Naomi are the leftover queens. And they all seemed more annoyed at the fact that the other girls were keying so hard that they got each other.
Yeah.
Like, why are you guys so happy that we're not with you? Like,
yeah, it would be discouraging, especially because, like, I feel bad because someone like Naomi, I feel like she would do great in this challenge if she wasn't injured.
Totally.
So, I don't know. Like, I feel...
You feel funny about that, Fifi?
I do feel funny about that, Fifi.
Jake says that line to me all the time. Do you remember what that's from?
What? No.
It's from Snatch Game when Fifi won the video home and she told Chad, like, I want you to have it so you can call your husband. And Chad was like, oh no, I feel funny about that, Fifi.
Stop.
Jake says it to me all the time.
That is so rotted, but I love that of all things for them to remember and reference, that is it.
Jake remembers that and like random stuff from season 5, random stuff from season 6. And then there's one that he says all the time. It's from from season 3 when she's like, all things that are in the dark will come to light in regard to this competition. He says that all the time, too. I don't know why that stuck with him.
That is crazy.
Isn't it? And Ginger says that the girl groups look like brunch that the other group does. That's kind of a scathing read. Being like, y'all are the weathered, tired girls who are just going to clock in and do your thing.
That is so crazy.
Isn't it?
Because also, like, what kind of brunch? Like, it's like literally the kind of brunch where it's like blaring EDM music at noon. Like, where have you been at like 11:30 a.m.
That's so overstimulating.
Literally.
Where have you been is so nuts.
But you know those kinds of brunches where it's literally like just a night show during the day?
Yeah.
That's what kind of my favorite brunch because I think those are so hilarious.
Me too.
I love a brunch that is like clearly like brunch oriented daytime vibes. But then I love a brunch that's literally just like club banger.
Like actual club bangers?
Like actual club bangers, scantily clad drag queen, like she's ready to perform in the club at 2 a.m.
I love
just doing that during the day in a restaurant in full lighting.
I
think there's something so magical about that.
There really is. We went to brunch for my 30th, and it was Landon and Kylie. I want to say Jules was there. Jules Long Beach. And I forget who. There was a fourth queen, and she was a local girl. And she brought out the lip sync loofah for both her numbers. It was like I'm Every Woman and something else by Gloria Gaynor. And it was just like lip sync loofah, take off, giant trained gown. And that was the whole vibe. But like, she was a key. But Kylie was like barely dressed, dancing all over the place. Landon was doing crazy Dragula shit. It was cool. It was a really cool drag show.
I love a brunch.
Me too.
Just because honestly, it's less like rambunctious than a drag show.
Totally. Unless you have bachelorettes.
True. But like I feel like usually the audience is more respectful at brunch.
Oh yeah.
And it's usually a better energy too. Because at a night show, you have a bunch of like hateful gays who are just sitting in like in stillness, at least in LA.
On their phones.
Yeah. Whereas like at brunch, you have a lot of smiling faces and people are like, this is so fun. Woo!
The magic of, and brunch pays good money.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of my friends told me that brunch is basically how she stayed full-time gigged, that she would make, like she was okay making little money throughout the week. Like she would basically do whatever she wanted for Tuesday to Friday because she knew that on Saturday, Sunday she'd do brunch. And she said one day at Mary's in Ontario, she made like $9.50.
Girl.
On one weekend from a bachelorette party.
Drag king name, Brady Brunch.
Listeners, take Brady Brunch. Kate says during her confessionals that some of her icks are pretty people who do drag, the musical Kinky Boots, Amanda Holden, who I don't know who that is, but period, spaghetti, and elevators. What are some of your icks?
That's a great question. What are some of my icks? Slow drivers.
Slow drivers are definitely an ick.
Slow drivers. People who are rude to waiters.
Oh.
Or like customer service people. Like people who are rude to like anybody like helping them.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. I could continue.
You could
hateful,
think about it.
Like, I could keep rattling off hateful thoughts like a stream of consciousness. But I'd love to hear some of yours.
I get icked out by people who say choices to everything. I'm like, baby, get new material.
Oh, okay. So that actually reminds me. My coworker, she was pregnant, so she was like extra irritable. And we had another coworker in meetings, and she's like, she freaking drives me crazy because all she does is the clock it fingers to like everything everyone says. And
Clock it.
But like they'll be like, yeah, we'll get that finalized by like Monday and like get that sent over. And she'll be like, yes, and she'll be like doing the clock it fingers. It's so crazy.
That is nuts.
But yeah, that kind of reminded me of that. But any other icks?
Yeah, adult diaper fetish people. I can get into a lot of kinks, but like, I pissed in my pants. Do you want to come take them off, Daddy? That grosses me out. The word milky.
Oh.
And vanilla Coke. That's an ick.
Vanilla Coke.
Vanilla Coke. I don't like
Dirty sodas are an ick.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
I know that they're all the rage right now, but
I love a cherry Coke. Cherry Coke is OP, but vanilla Coke? I don't know.
I don't really like... I like cherry Coke and I like Diet Coke Lime. Or the lime Cokes. But like, I don't even like cherry Dr. Pepper. Like, I think Dr. Pepper should just be Dr. Pepper.
That's fair. There was a blueberry one they had years ago that was so good.
Really?
Low key, it was really good. I dream about that blueberry Dr. Pepper.
Because I don't really like the strawberries and cream one that's in
either.
the stores right now. I mean, I don't like the ones that are something and cream, like orange cream, strawberries and cream.
Yeah, it's
Anyways.
gross. During the choreo, Cara is shooting daggers at Tomara because she keeps unintentionally like making Tomara the main character of the season. Cara's like taking it really seriously and Tamara's just not. And it's like the epitome of the Drag Race vibe. Like you have to just not care that much and not take it all with any grains of salt.
Yeah.
And Cara's just like super uptight, like, no, we have to do it the way that I want to be. Anal retentive down.
Yes, and like Cara is, I think, struggling with like not going with the flow enough. Mm-hmm. I feel like she is like, she's very passionate about the outcome of her product on the show and what she's conveying. And I think that it comes across also as her being very strong in how she wants things.
Yeah. Especially after her last week getting called out in front of Rue. I think she's very hyper aware of her edit. And it's to her detriment at this point, based on how things are going.
Yeah.
The guest judge this week is Sophie Ellis Bextor. I'm so glad that she's here. She looks stunning.
She was cracking me up.
She was funny.
Everything she was saying was funny, but even from the beginning, when RuPaul was like, is there a murder on the dance floor? And she's like, well, you better not kill the groove. Like, so deadpan. RuPaul's like, scream laughing. But, like, all of her jokes were actually really funny. Like, her commentary for the runway. I love when a guest judge enjoys, like, chiming in on the runway commentary. Because some are, like, quiet or they say crazy stuff.
Nuts things.
Yeah.
Do you remember the high gay girl who was just saying the weirdest shit?
Megan Stalter.
God, she drove me nuts.
I think about the guy from, like, True Blood or whatever that was on season 7 who was just, like, on, like, Planet Tammy. And he was like, ugly, beautiful, love it, or like something, you know, like he just was so like on another dimension.
Yeah, the guest judges that are on another planet, the Planet Tammys, I love them. The guy who was like, yeah, he was
Joel
great.
McHale.
Joel McHale, he was lovely. I enjoyed him. Yeah, loved him. I really wish that they had done Murder on the Dance Floor here. I know they just did it for Down Under, but I would have loved it if they did it while she's here.
I know. She's here to witness it. I think RuPaul is still scarred.
Oh, from Ivory.
Yeah, Ivory stepping on, what's her name? Fingers.
Rita's fingies.
Rita's.
They saved that for years. They didn't use that again until Bosco and Irene. They
Which
saved
was
that
good.
literal years.
Bosco did good with that one.
Irene
That
did
was
fun too.
Yeah, she did
one
good
of her
too.
better
Sorry,
lip syncs.
accidental Irene shade. I'm sure that was the one where Bosco like got naked, right?
She got totally naked. She showed her booty butt.
She showed her booty butt. She got her booty butt out. Yeah.
So they show Fierce Force 5 first. And visually, I think they all look super cohesive. But Tamara's nipples were out the whole time. And I've mentioned before, if your nipples come out when you perform, I'm like bottom 2.
Does that ick your yum?
It icks my yum real bad.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see nipples on Drag Race. I don't want to see boobs and Drag Race.
Honestly, that would be a good ick my yum verse. Like, kind of like drag faux pas.
Oh,
like nipples out, no pasties. Like
No bras, no
not
panties.
pinning your wigs in. Like yeah, like I don't know, stuff like that. That'd be funny.
That would be a good ick. And that would be super topical. You'd be able to do all kinds of stuff with that.
I mean, you could be very pandering and do the things that the judges always clock, but
No Marie Antoinette. Don't wear green.
stop.
I will say this group does my least favorite dance move in all of drag queen history, the exhausted waitress, where it looks like you're juggling 2 plates on one hand each and just walking through the restaurant, dodging people's heads as you're going up and down on them.
The Tomara Cara household loves that move.
They do. And this gets sparked because I want to say it was Shay. It's Shay's fault for doing that dance move in All Star 7. I swear they do the exhausted waitress in... Is season 4 a Girlfriend Experience of Canada?
I think
because they do that in Girlfriends group. I remember they do the exhausted waitress a bunch of times in that one. I swear to God, I see it 100 more times going forward. Every girl group does exhausted waitress, and it drives me nuts.
Maybe there's just a rise in tired service workers and food service workers who are worn down.
A bunch of these queens got into food service during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So they're just very passionate
they're
about
just so
representing
burdened.
them.
Yeah, they need to share their plight.
Did any of the girlies from this group stand out to you?
Group number 1.
Mm-hmm. Fierce Force 5.
Fierce Force 5. I mean, yeah, they all were good. Tamara, like, I feel like Tamara is just someone that you just naturally kind of want to, like, keep an eye on.
Yeah, totally.
Like, there is just something, like, naturally, like funny and, like, watchable about her.
Yeah.
Michael's verse was funny.
I'm Greek, I'm bad, you're a big ball sack.
Yeah. And, like, Michael's just funny.
Michael's hilarious.
Michael's a funny one. I feel like this was a cute moment for them.
Totally.
I mean, Cara did good.
Cara's was great. What was Vicky's ick? I don't understand.
I was annoyed because she just sang about love,
Yeah.
which, like, I love, but, like, no.
I love
That's not-
twinks, otters, cub, or bear. I've kissed some frogs, but found my prince. Love is in the air. What's the ick?
Frogs.
Like actual frogs.
Like actual frogs. The ones that go, wee. Wee.
I wish I could whistle.
I can't do it.
Whatever that one that Cynthia did. I don't really understand. What's Dee Dee's? Don't chew in my ear and I'm gonna be sick. Body curves, extra large hips. Need me a guy who can take care of this.
Oh, yeah. Was she saying, like, people who chew really loudly or, like,
That
people
is
who
gross.
chew with their mouth open?
Ugh. Open mouth chewers should be lobotomized.
I will say that is rough. I knew the most gorgeous human, and they were so hot and, like, so, like, perfect. Except they, like, ate like an animal, like open mouth, just like shoveling it in, like
Oh, I
literally
hate
like a
it.
cow chewing cud, like just
I was gonna say like a cow.
open mouth, like cyclical, like where the jaw is like almost like on a washer cycle, the way it spins.
The washer cycle chewing is actually insane.
Because like the sound of the chewing is like
Yeah.
on a very specific like rhythmic cycle.
Yeah.
Every time they close that mouth, it's like,
Yeah, I hate when you can hear people chewing or when they're
Yeah.
loud about it. Like we're all gonna have to eat and chew, but like, can you chew it quieter?
okay, ick. People in public who don't use headphones.
Oh, it's nuts.
Actually, like diabolical.
Yeah.
Full volume, scrolling.
People that put their phone on speaker and walk around the grocery store. I remember one time I was shopping and I hear, babe, just get me the hemorrhoid cream. I'm dying over here. And it's coming through the speakerphone. And she's like, well, which one do you want? The Preparation H or do you want the off-brand? I don't know. My butthole's burning.
That is crazy.
Like,
that person's also
speakerphone.
crazy for putting them on speaker.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, I used to think even that was rude, but I would take that over nowadays where I'm just hearing someone like doom scrolling without headphones and you're hearing random like posts or like the ones with audio where they watch it a couple times and you hear the loop like literally. And that's one with music. So you hear the song like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
And it's like you can hear like how long they linger on each one and like if they let it loop like that. Oh my God.
Oh,
that-
it drives you nuts.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy too.
Yeah.
I hate hearing that shit. And then M52s are second.
hate that kind of shit.
Dark sided RuPaul. M52s are next. I really liked the way that they blocked being out all on the stage and they got the production to give them a little couch, which I thought was really fun.
Did you like that foot saxophone?
Okay. I am so here for whimsy and camp and silly. But that is Naomi's dirty, tighted foot. Who knows what nasty bar that foot has touched? Like, girlies walk around backstage without their shoes on all the time while they're in between dressing. And like, I knew I had 16 layers of tights at all times, but I would put down a towel. When I was backstage and I had to switch out shoes, I brought a towel with me and I'd put it on the floor and I'd stand on the towel. Because I'm like, I'm not going to get this nasty bar floor on my foot. So, like, imagine she's got all the bacteria and dirt and germs from however many dozens of bars she's worked at. And that's just going directly in Ginger's mouth. That's nasty.
That is nasty. I mean, even then, it's like, it's been in those heels.
Yeah.
Who knows what those heels have seen?
She's going to get HPV in her mouth.
And I'm not like a sock fetishist, but even then, I feel the same way where I'm like, well, that's been in a shoe.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's full of like sweat and dirt and like toe.
Sweat and dirt and toe.
And like microplastics from the like that like 3D printed shoe you got on that you got for $19.99 from Temu, you know?
I'm screaming. Banksy was mugged down in this group. She was so hot.
She looked great. I loved that because she kind of like, she'll do the spectrum of like natural like Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine red.
Very.
To like Fire Engine, like kind of like 2000s like goth girl red.
Yeah.
And I think that she always knows the right shade of red to use. So she has this more like kind of like punkish red.
Yeah.
And then like it's the bodysuit, right? That fitted bodysuit. The bodysuit.
It is this like kind of
that's
pink
like,
one.
I don't know how to describe it. It's not, what would you, or no, well, this is also her hair is like a pinkish red also.
Yeah.
What?
It's like the animal print one. I didn't get a
animal print. It is animal print. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm thinking of a different bodysuit. I think I'm thinking of her Bowie look, honestly.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But this one is like very pop girly of her,
Yeah,
honestly. I forgot
good.
how like, yeah, it's almost like a pinkish. She kind of looks like Lava Girl.
She does look like Lava
She
Girl,
looks like
doesn't
sexy
she?
Lava Girl, like Lava Girl as like a stripper in GTA.
I love the GTA as the constant game reference. It's so good. Did anyone stand out to you? For me, it was Banksy. I think
Banksy was definitely the star of this group. But actually, I thought Kate's verse was quite good. It was a very like intelligent and impressive verse, I would say.
Do you want me to read it? I have it.
Do it.
It's me, Kate Butch. Let me in at your window. Might be thick, but don't call me a bimbo. Running up that hill just to weather your heights. I'll climb to the top like a ladder in your tights. Perfect, pretty, poised, whatever. Grab a mic and string a sentence together. Learned to rap, and I'm doing it incredibly. If you can't live yourself, go to therapy.
Period.
I grabbed him off a website. I forget
The
what
lyrics.
The lyric website.
You're on Genius Lyrics.
Yeah, Genius Lyrics. You know, I kind of like this group more. I liked that they were considerate about Naomi, and so they tried to just camp it up. I thought Naomi was really fun in her group, despite not being able to move. I thought she was really, really fun. Her line slaying the game from Hull to Jakarta. I don't know what, because it's the one right there before it is Carter is a starter slaying the game from Hull to Jakarta.
That's cute.
Let's go. It's cute.
I actually thought they were going to do the BDE treatment and give this group the win.
Yeah.
And really just gag the other group,
Yeah.
which would have been hilarious.
I think I would have given it to them, honestly. I thought they were more fun.
Yeah.
I really liked this group. And yeah, literally all of them stood out to me. For being the girls that the other team didn't want, and having a huge handicap of Naomi's foot, finding ways to just be funny and still fierce, because they weren't bad.
I think also they disproved why assuming maybe people didn't want to work with them is like they didn't know how they would do or how like adaptable they'd be. But I feel like all of them did a great job adapting to the situation that was presented to them, but also to all of their individual styles and everything. So I think they proved that any of them would have adapted very well to that girl group that the other group had.
And I feel too, watching the other one, even though Tomara and Cara were like the standouts of that group, the others look kind of lost. Like Vicky and Didi low-key looked like they did not know what they were doing half the time. Vicky kept looking around. Dee Dee kept looking around. Like, they both looked completely unsure of themselves.
Wait, is Tomara and Cara's daughter Takara?
From
Top
Top Model.
She released those puppies and they were full-grown dogs.
Well, Takara came first.
She's their
was
mother.
there. She's their mother.
Wait, that's fear. Stop. Takara had 2 children, Tomara and Cara. She split her powers.
Woo! Put it away. Put it away. So yeah, I would have given it to the other group. And on the runway, the theme is Night of 1,000 Pop Icons. Fierce.
I think that's fun because not having to narrow it down to a specific icon
Yeah.
leaves it a lot more... I mean, less room for overlap, first of all, but also less room for, like, Lady Gaga on the go. Kimora Blackshade.
Ooh. There is a couple of runways where they kind of... I should have done my Thailand fact today. I wish I could string together a very quick...
Grab a mic and string a sentence together.
Yeah, I wish I could string together a very quick questionnaire because there's a really cool runway that we've actually talked about from Thailand 3 called the Iconic. And they can literally just choose whatever they want that they think is iconic. And so I kind of wish that they would do something like this again, like Night of Iconic Pop Stars.
Who would be your pop star?
Ooh, that's tough because honestly, I think I would probably choose... I'll see if I can find the photo really quick. I would probably pick Utada Hikaru from... She has this really sick outfit that she wears in the Utada United 2006 tour. And it's this giant tuft of tulle that she's got on. Oh, you can kind of see the silhouette here. It's freaking cool.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And I would do that look because it's so fun. She's got a couple really good looks from that concert tour. And then, oh God, is there more on here? Oh yeah, this one's sick. You can kind of see the pink on there too, the pink and blue.
Cute.
She's got some really cute looks in that tour. So I would probably do that. What about you?
That's hard. I'd probably try and do something like... Probably do something Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it'd be so fun to do like the really tacky Just Dance era, like the blonde bob with the glasses that had the message.
Oh, yeah.
That like had words on it. Like I think that'd be so fun to do. I was jokingly thinking Carly Rae Jepsen, and then I was thinking what Carly Rae Jepsen look would I do, and I actually probably would do Loneliest Time.
Yo.
The black and white, like a black and white look from that music video would actually be cute, but. No, I think probably Lady Gaga, or a fictional pop star would be really fun too.
Ooh.
Like a reference to like the Josie and the Pussycats movie or something like that. Like if there's like a fictional pop diva that you're really connected to, I think that would be fun too.
Or second option for me, Chanel from Cheetah Girls, the finale song.
Stop.
Where she's got that big hair.
Yes.
That's tied up in that hat. She's in the mariachi.
That
fitted
look is iconic.
Yeah, that's iconic.
I mean, would it be... Do you think it would be on theme if it was like Night of 1,000 Pop Divas and someone came as the Fifth Element opera singer? Like, do you think that's giving?
Yeah, that would be giving.
That's what I mean in terms of like movie references.
Yeah.
Like, or okay, like come as like Hilary Duff in Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh my God, that'd be fierce.
That would be like such a fun... Like, I feel like that is a great time to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think RuPaul would live, but I would live.
Ru would have no idea who that even was.
Yeah.
Have you heard her more recent updated version of that?
Yes.
It's fun.
Yes, I surely was listening to it. Well, because I think I told you, I actually liked her new album she released earlier this year of like original music.
Yeah.
It was quite good. And then, she's been releasing she's on her Taylor Swift shit, releasing her versions. Yeah. And when she released the Come Clean.
Oh, yeah.
That is like my favorite.
So good.
So that was everything. But This Is What Dreams was made of.
It was made of.
Not the sad version. The reprise.
Lifetimes are not what they used to be.
Please, cursed. Is that not a bleak message though? Like what? How is that inspirational? Like what? Like what is that, Emil? Lifetimes are not what they used to be. I don't understand.
I'm dying.
Lifetimes are not what they used to be. Yeah, they're not because the earth is burning up. Because the animals have nowhere to live anymore because of deforestation.
I'm dying.
Because the Amazon was on fire.
Oh, I'm dying right now.
This is what dreams used to be made of.
And you come out as Hilary Duff, as Lizzie McGuire, but like the outfit is totally in shreds.
Post-apocalyptic Hilary Duff.
So let's go through these looks real quick since we're only doing 2 episodes and the next one isn't like super crazy or anything. So we've got Vicky Vivacious saluting Freddie Mercury. I actually really like this look a lot.
Yes. Wait. Have we already talked about Lady Camden's season? Has that already happened?
We did do season 14 a while ago.
Wow. Sometimes my perception of the timeline's a little loose.
That's so fair. We've been all over the place. We've been in space. We've been underwater. We've been in a bunker. We've been all over. It's been tough.
Because was that also Freddie Mercury? That Lady Camden was doing?
Was that for Chaps on the Runway?
Yeah. Was that Freddie Mercury that she was doing?
I believe so.
Is that Ariel Versace?
I believe so. Yeah, that sounds right to me.
I will say this one's better.
Yeah, this one's really good. I love that crown. It's so British. And then we've got Dee Licious as Nicki Minaj. Do you think maybe there was someone in her ethnicity that she could have done?
Stop, not that. Rough
Steve
like
cut
a
it.
Dungeon Dragon. The way that she too was like, she was giving pull up in the Sri Lanka, like literally. I feel like it's even just more cursed now with.
Oh, totally. All this stuff now.
Yeah. All that stuff.
We have Cara Melle as Beyonce. This is the Coachella opener, I believe she said it was.
Yeah.
This is hot.
And we usually have 2 Beyoncés, which I kind of forget because they're so different.
Yeah.
And I like that they didn't try and do like a Beyonce comparison moment. Yeah, this is a very, the homecoming Beyonce. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is a very like distinct era and like it's very queenly.
Yeah.
I think this is like I think Cara Melle's branding, which is very much like queen royalty, like black power, fierceness. Like I feel like that's like a great Beyonce choice.
Yeah. Cara and Naomi were kind of on similar wavelengths tonight because they both did their Beyonce looks very different. But then in Cara's line, she says at the very end, misgendering has got to go. Black trans lives matter every single day. And then when we get to Naomi's, her final line is taking to this like haddock to batter. Roses are white, but Black lives matter.
Oh,
so they were both very much on like the same wavelength in their way that they approached the girl group and the way they approached the runway. And I live, laugh, love that. It makes me so happy. We've got Tomara doing Elvis. This is a very low-key Elvis. I was kind of gagged that she won because they didn't seem to like the runway.
Can I say she's need a pad?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I hate that I'm really becoming the pad police, but like I don't want to see it no flat booty butt.
I hear that.
And if this had, I think honestly, I think it would have been really fierce to see like the full like Elvis illusion as like a slutted out lady.
Yeah.
Like padded to perfection, breastplate.
Ooh, yeah.
Like have the jacket buttoned up like to the boobs and then like have like, I don't know, like I feel like having that like the silhouette of like I am a sexy woman dressed like I am me, like being hot, but I'm also dressed like Elvis, like giving Elvis illusion as like my hot drag woman character.
I would live.
Cause like, I don't know. I think when you're doing like female illusion, that's kind of different because you can kind of like emulate her differently since you're already being a woman as a drag queen. Mm-hmm. But if you're like a female presenting drag queen and you're not trying to do male drag, because Tomorrow's not trying to do boy drag in this.
No,
she's still trying to be lady.
Yeah, totally.
She's still trying to be lady. So I feel like be like sexy, like girl, like wearing your like boyfriend's outfit. Like be like you, sexy Tamara Thomas. Give full body.
Yeah.
But then like
In Elvis
in
drag.
the Elvis drag. Yeah, right?
I feel that. In this look, is she not giving you, to me she is, giving a little Nikita Vegas? She's giving me Nikita here in the face. And it's recency bias since I just saw her, but their mugs are very similar in this look.
That almost was a fatal blow to me. The Nikita Vegas mention's going to take me out.
I know, right? Then we have Michael Maruli giving the Spice Girls. It's very Sally from Nightmare. What do you think about this? I'm conflicted. Yeah, same.
Because, like, it... And it's funny because the way she presents it, she almost doesn't describe it like it's supposed to be, like, spooky or anything. Like, it's just supposed to be, like, a patchwork. But, like, it is, like, slightly, like, horrific in its presentation.
It really is.
But, like, she does it so earnestly. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You could have, like, hodgepodge them together in a way that wasn't so, like, literally,
I cut
like,
up the Spice Girls and glued
Frankenstein,
them
like,
together.
cut them. Yeah. But there's something so, like, accidental body horror about this.
Purposeful body horror. It's the tape. It's the tape on all the different parts.
Well, because it's very that. It's also very, what is her name?
Sally
Monica
Nightmare.
Bellucci in Beetlejuice 2.
Oh.
Sorry, spoilers for anyone who's not seen Beetlejuice 2 yet. But have you?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I only saw the first Beetlejuice.
Oh, have you seen... Are you ever going to see it?
Maybe someday.
But I don't know if you've seen the scene of,
I'll
like,
forget by the time I watch it.
Beetlejuice's wife. But basically, she was in, like, a box.
Oh.
And it was a bunch of, like... It was, like, all of her... Like Sally... But it was like her arms and her legs and stuff. And she basically like staples herself together, like all of her loose parts. But I think she gets like a staple gun, but it's very Sally coded.
Oh my God.
And so she gets like her face that's split in two and her arms and everything. And she like puts herself back together.
Oh my God.
But it reminded me of that because it's very like...
Oh,
light glamorous body horror.
It's totally body horror.
But yeah, and Beetlejuice is Monica Bellucci, the most gorgeous
Fierce.
diva, just casually, as if she would ever be married to Beetlejuice. Sorry, Monica Bellucci defender. But she's just like fiercely putting herself together. Very live action Sally T.
Yeah.
But yeah, Michael's look cracked me up because it's supposed to be like just like a sweet, like earnest tribute.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, this is ooky spooky. This
It's
is
totally
ooky
ooky
spooky
spooky.
Spice Girls horror.
Yeah.
And I think this would have dominated on the Spice Girls runway a couple seasons ago.
Oh, in 3.
Yes. I think this would have like checked all the boxes, except this for this one is just like a little crazy.
It is. It's a little dark-sided. I'm so conflicted about it. And here is why I would give it to the other group, because then we have Banksy as David Bowie. Can I say?
Girl.
Ova. Unlocking fingers.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ova.
ding, ding, ding. This is so good.
The optical illusion of the black and white lines that are so crisp and clean on the chest, all the way down to the thighs, that huge, gigantic, exaggerated hip. It's freaking cool. This is the best look of the night.
It's super cool. I mean, it's such a Banksy reference, but this is one of those outfits where you feel like you only see it in a picture and you never like see it in motion or can picture what it is like in real life.
Super editorial.
Yeah. And so to see her like presenting it in motion and doing it so well, like this look is such a slay.
Yeah. Top tier slay. Naomi is doing a Lemonade tribute.
Yes.
She looks fierce too.
The hold up video. Very good. A lot of people have done this.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's an iconic Beyonce moment. It's a really good reference.
Candy did this, right? For Yellow? Yellow
Yes,
Gorgeous?
I'm pretty sure this is the one that she was referencing. But I like this one more. Yeah, it is better. The dress is a closer fit. She has the bat. The hair looks good. I think this is good.
Naomi's makeup is soft. It's been kind of hard the last couple weeks. And her wigs have been a little hard.
She looks really, really good this week.
Yeah.
I think this is one of her, like, prettier presentations.
The only one who I don't like is Ginger next, who's doing Sir Elton John.
Homophobic.
It's a boot. I don't like homophobic that I don't like it or that she wore this.
That you don't like it.
Oh, okay. That's fair. It's Pride
no,
Month.
that's fine. It's honestly like there's so many better Elton John looks.
Yeah.
I think like his devil look, if you know that one, would have been way better because it's kind of similar. Like, because I think this is good in the sense of like Elton John does have a couple looks like this one that have that like backsplash essentially, which they love a backsplash now, the queens. But like, I think other people, I think it was done on Dragula.
Ooh,
but like the Elton John devil look with the feathers.
Okay, Elton with the feathers
Would have been, I think, a better choice.
Period.
Or even like, I don't know, it's a little more masculine, but even like his Dodgers jumpsuit. He had a performance where he was at Dodger Stadium, fully like bedazzled Dodgers uniform.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Very cunty. I love it. This one is very much like, it's funny because a lot of Elton John's costumes are obviously very queer, but this one doesn't feel very like feminine.
Totally. And she is doing what you wanted Tomara to do. She's padded to filth and is in Elton drag.
Body, and she's even emphasizing it with the stoning on the bodysuit. But I just like don't like it. I don't like the white and silver with the feather.
That's my problem.
Backdrop.
With the feathers. And then I'm sorry. The last look I'm obsessed with. Kate Bush's Shania Twain. I'm a huge fan of this music video. My mom used to listen to this song all the time, so I have an affinity to that Don't Impress Me Much. I love this song. And she comes out, Kate, having, she's got a rocket in her purse. So you're a rocket scientist. It don't impress me much.
And Sophia Ellis Baxter immediately locking in.
Yes, I loved that. I love that she was like, I see what you're doing, and I'm going to play with you. Are you impressed by a rocket? No, you're not. She doesn't like rocket scientists. Do you think she likes it? So you got a sports car? No. What about Brad Pitt? And Kate has the note that has his name on it. It's so good.
I think she honestly helped the presentation a lot because, the other... I don't know if the other judges were as on board. They're not as on board with the Lady Butch in general.
Graham was here tonight, right? Because I feel like Graham was living.
Well, okay, it's the UK judges love her. That's the thing because you want to call him Ross.
RuPaul. Graham Norton and
Alan Carr. I had to say the super spexy for
super spexy.
The super spexy Alan Carr. They love anything Kate Bush is serving.
Yeah, totally.
But Michelle and RuPaul are a little more like,
Yeah, I love this look. And so for me, Crazy Town USA, I would either make top two Banksy and Naomi or Banksy and Kate. I just really love these. These runways bring it up for me. But I think Kate would probably be my number one all the time.
I think it would have been a gag if they knew it was a non-elim anyways to make the leftovers group the winner just to like cause a little upset and shake things up. I think that would have been fun. Yeah.
Giving Banksy a second win in a row or a second top two in a row just to activate the room after all the drama with Cara and Tomara. That would have been sick. And so they end up calling the M52 safe and they just do a top five. And they decide that only one queen is going to get a badge, not all five of them. This is the first time so far in UK history that they've broken that rule.
Is it because last season was the one where they gave like 30 of them a badge?
That whole group of five. Was it 6? There were a ton of them that got badges.
It was 6.
Girl, that was a mess. So they were like, only one of you is getting it this time.
Well, it's like, you don't need to do it so early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Do it when it's... Well, because wasn't the original season 1 3 and 3?
Mm-hmm.
And that was iconic.
Yeah, and then 4. And then it was 4 again for... Was it 4 for BDE?
I feel like 4 and 4 is the vibe.
Yeah. And then Rue calls Rue and Cara... Rue,
you are the winner of this week's challenge.
My dyslexia gagged me fiercely. Calls Cara and Tomara as the top two, and they have to lip sync to Remember by Becky Hill and David Guetta. Guetta?
David Guetta. I didn't know if you were doing a bit. Jesus is a biscuit.
Do you remember it was in France too? I said Guetta or something, and
David Guetta.
you read me fiercely for that, and I was trying to reference that again, seeing if you would catch me.
Watch me
from A to Z, and yeah, I thought they were both really fun. This was a battle of hairography. This was a battle of choreography. They were just whipping sex.
Thank God Tomorrow had a reveal under that.
Yeah, right. What did you think about the lip sync?
I thought it was good. I thought it was a nice it was cute because it was a lip sync for the win, so fun, no stakes, but there were stakes because they sort of had been building up to this.
Yeah, the two of them.
Yeah, because there's been a weird little Tomara Cara since the sewing challenge. Ever since, she
incident.
Shat on Cara in front of everybody. In front of, who was there? Isaac Mizrahi, whatever designer, whatever person.
The editor of Italian Vogue.
Oh, yeah.
No, the editor of
Andre
Vogue.
Leon Talley. No. Just besmirched her name in front of them, whoever it was. They've had this not long-standing, but they've had this building beef. And Banksy even clued into it at the front of the episode. So it made sense for this to be sort of like a score settler in the moment. And also good for Cara because she had to lip sync in the first episode in that gown. So she got a bit more mobility this time around.
Totally. So it kind of ends the feud a little, or at least it should. And Cara is called as the winner. They move on to episode 4, we'll move on to episode 4, Disaster Class. And the queens go back in the workroom to talk about how Cara is the solo winner of this challenge, the only one in UK history. And Dee Dee is like, I wanted to win a cruise.
Dee Dee is kind of like Jasmine Kennedy in Jasmine's original season.
Oh, fully.
When she cried about not winning the sewing challenge. It's very that. And it's very I think that is the internal monologue of a lot of girls of well, I wanted to win that. I wanted to win this challenge, whatever. But they just don't say it. But Dee Dee, I mean, respect. I think being unfiltered, it hurts you and benefits you. Because, it benefits you because they're going to use the footage. But it also hurts you because they're going to use the footage.
Yeah.
So you're going to be seen. But a lot of you is going to be seen.
But you also get storyline.
Yeah.
And Michael coins the term Mimi-licious, which I died. That's going to be brain rot. Doesn't Rue call
They're
her
gonna
Dee
Mimi you to death. Does she? Because that's hilarious.
I feel like Rue calls her Dee Delusional at some point this season.
I mean, she's really a main character this season from the jump. It's very interesting.
She establishes herself as that, though.
I mean, true. Whatever she's doing, it is working, I will say. She's sort of like a more successful... No, I'm not going to say that.
Oh. Do you want a really evil brain rot name that I came up with?
Yes.
That I just came across in my notes? Because I think I was just in the middle of the night typing maniacally to myself. Dee Dee Marie Holifiersalicious Lubamba. I'm sorry, I should have waited till you swallowed your drink first.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Not Lubamba at the end. At large.
Ooh. Ooh. The queens are setting up now that Kate is coasting because she has not won a challenge. And I feel like it's so hateful. We're in episode 4. What do you mean now you're going to call out one queen for coasting? A bunch of y'all are coasting.
Do you think Kate was actually a little big mad though, and she was trying to hide it?
Totally.
She got so loud. I know that vibe of trying to pretend you're chill and vibing. She was trying to joke, but I was she was fuming.
She was. She's fuming.
Especially because it's hard because I think she's almost like an audience proxy for herself about the way people feel about her.
Yeah.
Because she's not had acknowledgement, but she's been a lovely presence.
Yeah.
And she's been very fun to watch. And even if her drag hasn't been the judge's cup of tea, I think she's brought a lot of fun and substance and humor to the competition thus far. But this couldn't come at a better time because it's definitely teeing her up. Even though she doesn't really win or do her big one this episode, she clearly shows what she's capable of, I think, within this challenge.
I agree. It's interesting that she hasn't really gotten critiqued so far here because when she goes to Versus the World, she clears that season. Yeah. Clears it.
I think she just always knew what she was and what she was going to give. It was just a matter of like having more time to finesse it.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything the judges needed to give her because I don't know if the judges fully got her anyways. So I don't know if their feedback would have steered her in the right direction. I think she knew what she needed for herself. She just had to get it for herself.
That's very Dorothy. The power was in you all along. You know what? I honestly feel like there's a period of Drag Race, and you can see it very distinctly happening at a certain point, somewhere around like season 13, 14, where the judges, Rue and Michelle in particular, just really lose sight of camp. And it's really not in their forefront anymore. They are so interested in queens like Willow is kind of their last one. And then they get into the Sashas and who comes after? Oh, and then the Isis Avis Lorenz, they're just so locked in on this kind of specific glam type of queen, and the type of camp that they like is like the dumb, stupid ones. Gabriella Labucci, who's like doing really dumb camp, like intentionally trying to make Rue go, "That's so funny, it's stupid." And at a certain point, we roll around to UK versus the World 3, and they're like back in on the camp thing because like Kate kills it that season. And they love everything she does.
Yeah, and there is a certain principle of campiness and drag that you feel like they would love and celebrate, but it never seems to click with them. I even think of queens like Etc. Where like even just that kind of like classic campiness that like you think would resonate, it just like doesn't seem to click with them.
Yeah.
Or like Plasma.
Totally.
I mean, Plasma is a little more theatrical than campy, but even then, I think there's a sensibility there that should work for them that like doesn't.
Some stuff that Susie does, which is really high camp, they don't like.
That's a great example too.
Yeah. But then we roll around to Mikey and they're like, "Oh, I live. I'm here for it." And it's like Mikey and Kate, they're so zeroed in on. So it's interesting. Rue comes in and announces a mini challenge where they're going to do a photo shoot with a brand new nut-based protein drink called SPNK.
I hated this.
It's awful. They have to get into male drag, and it is specifically DTF male bro drag, which I ask again, is it maybe a little insensitive that on the season when they've got a trans female contestant that they say, "Hey, get in male bro drag"? And didn't they do this during Victoria's season? They like made them do a boy drag day.
Well, and also, am I correct? No, I feel like isn't someone on this season also non-binary?
Banksy.
You're right, yeah. And so it's like, I don't know. It's also just like, what is this like? I just hate. There's something very like early season mentality of like having to be like, we have to like have these men being dudes to show the transformation, the difference. And I hate the weird like residual horny energy that goes into them being men.
Yeah.
I feel like they're channeling all of their like pent up hotel energy into them being this like this weird like gross like fisherman trade. Like it is truly dark-sided. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I do too.
I saw real human flesh butts that I did not want to see.
You're giving me Supreme. We saw absolutely horrendous things today.
Some of the things we saw left us horrified. Literally.
There were two people that stood out to me, and that was Tomara for just like giving F-word Fabio, little Figgy Fabio out here. Just like fully with the facial hair, but the long laid wig. Just looking crazy. And then the other one that stood out to me was Naomi, because she hammed up that accent. She said something like SPNK now with mystery chunks, and I had to put on subtitles because she was like, "SPNK with no mystery chunks."
Her accent in this was extra crazy.
It was. I lived.
It's always crazy, but she dialed up the crazy.
And I loved it. Rue tells Tomara that she is the winner and says that as the winner, she gets to be the leader of an inspirational team that will be delivering a master class called Disaster Classes. And I immediately flashed to that Brazil inspirational challenge, and it was like, oh my God, I don't remember this challenge. Do they have to do buzzwords again? And Tamara's told she can pick her 2 team members. She chooses Ginger and Michael, which Cara's immediately pissed off again. She's like, what the fuck? I thought we were good. And now you don't want me again.
Right. What is this? Do we have beef?
Would you assume that someone hated you if, like, multiple weeks in a row, they just were kind of getting at you?
Well, especially, I mean, if I thought I had a good relationship with them. Mm-hmm. I think that's the other thing, is like, if you go into a situation and you're like, this person doesn't fuck with me, they don't like me, we're not friends, we're never going to be friends, whatever. But this is someone who's like, they're under the expectation that this is their friend, and they're like,
you're my roommate.
We live together. Yeah, literally. Yeah. So it's like, I think there's a extra diligence in that she's expecting camaraderie and sisterhood, and she's not always finding it.
Yeah. I think the real tea is, though, she picked the funniest girls in the group. They are legitimately, I think Ginger and Michael are the 2 I would want to work with.
No, absolutely. Because, like, I think they're also funny in different ways. Like, those are great choices. Because, like, you could pick Ginger and Kate, but they're both very, like, classic funny.
Totally.
But I feel like having someone like Michael is a great balance in that you're getting different flavors.
Yeah.
And I think that they all brought a different, like, vibe to their finished product. So it was a great trio. Yeah.
She also gets to assign the other groups. So she assigns Naomi, Didi, and Kate, and then leaving Banksy, Cara, and Vicky together.
The winners.
Which then Rue then gives out the assignments. Tomorrow's team is going to get party. Naomi's team is going to get work. And what was the last one? Oh, Banksy's group gets love. What one would you have wanted?
I would probably want... I think love is the hardest to make funny.
Yeah.
I think obviously party is the most fun. But I think party or work, either or. Yeah. I think it also depends on who you're grouped with.
Yeah, totally.
Because I think that the party group had a great group for party. The work group, I think actually would have done better with love. And I think the love group would have done better with work. Yeah. Because I think Vicky and Cara both would have had a good perspective for work. Yeah. And, like, professionalism, especially Vicky, with, like, her being, like, a long-standing queen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think party is just so easy because it's so up already.
Yeah.
Like, love does not lend itself to comedic conversations.
Not at all. It's very serious. And the goal of these is always to make Rue laugh. It's like, it's very disguised heart and soul challenge, like Pink Table Talk or Charisma, Uniqueness, Nerve, Talent monologues. They disguise it as like, we want to get to know you, but the real goal is to make Rue laugh. Like, you're not meant to be real in this situation. And it's even harder because it's meant to be drag focused perspectives. So, like, you're talking about being in love while being a drag queen. That is a tough bill to follow and to meet when you're meant to be a humorist. Like, how do you be humorous and talk about love and drag?
Especially because, like, and, like, for love too, like, 2 of the main topics they had were dating a trans person and never being in love before. Yeah. And it's like, so how are either of those funny?
Where's the humor in that?
Like, those are great things to hear about and great, like, points of discussion. And I loved hearing about Banksy's story. And
yeah, me too.
Cara's perspective was very interesting to hear about, but it's like, those aren't funny. No. Those are just interesting.
Yeah.
And, like, everything...
Fun fact.
Yeah, and things that are interesting don't have to be funny or humorous.
Right.
But when there's the expectation there, it's very hard because this is, like, an informational prompt, not a humorous prompt.
Yeah. What I found interesting, too, that was brought up is that Vicky specifically talks about how she's in an open relationship.
Yeah.
And Rue is like, Well, that's a very new concept. What are you going to
Never
do
been
about
done
that?
before.
Never been done before, and it's like very
This is a very
blurry.
new look for Lana, yeah.
Very new for Lana. But I mean, you used to listen to What's the Tea, as I did. Rue used to talk on What's the Tea all the time about how she and her husband had rules and that Rue could go play around because Rue's specific statement in life is that it is impossible to believe that you'll be in love with one person forever and that you'll always want to sleep with one person forever. Like, this is your thesis in life. What do you mean you're telling this girl, oh, that's a new concept? You believe this?
I'm wondering if she's saying that, like, the concept of just calling it an open relationship and having, like, sort of like this sense of structure and, like, appearance that it does while still operating in the way that it does is new.
Maybe.
But it was interesting because, yeah, it's definitely, like, it's nothing new. I think that also, I don't want to say that adds to the taboo, but it sort of does add to the taboo to make it sound like some newfound thing the kids are doing. Like, girl, everyone been doing this.
Right. So we've got teamwork first. When we get into the challenge, it is Naomi, Didi, and Kate. Their whole perspective is talking about how to get work, how to get paid, and how to get a grip. Did anyone stand out to you in a positive way?
If we're talking positive, it's Kate and only Kate.
I agree.
Kate was literally like, she was the panel equivalent of, it was quite the scandal, actually. It was in all the magazines. Like, the way that the other two were just so serious and so flopping, and then Kate would just come in with something funny and lighten the mood. It was very Jinx's little Edie saving the Marilyn Monroe. Like, it was so that, because, like,
Poor Ivy.
Poor Miss Winters. I almost said Ivy Elise.
Ivy Elise Winters.
That's why I just had to say Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
I could only think of Ivy Elise, and I was like, no, that's the mermaid. But yeah, it was rough because at the end she's like, well, they look so upset, but I had a great time.
Yeah.
It's like, well, because you did great.
Totally.
But it was hard too because she did do good and she helped them too.
Yeah.
Because they would do bad and she would make a joke, not at their expense, but off of what they were saying.
Yeah.
But the other two just were not clocked into anything. They were like seriously giving like a new hire training module.
Oh my God, fully. What a great descriptor. Her one joke that really got me, Kate's, was she was like, no, we're no strangers to hardship. Wig injury, knee injury. I lost all my makeup skills in a house fire.
Yeah.
I died. I'm like, that's great. That's brilliant.
She was so good. I feel like she finally had an opportunity to, I mean, obviously her great skills, like her mouth and like what she says, and she hasn't had an opportunity to say anything to the judges yet. So this was definitely her moment to shine. But then I think she was paired with two people who, the things they say are not
the Callie Karen of it all.
Are not like what connect them to the judges.
Totally. I mentioned this, I think, last week too. It's very rare that you get someone who's all stars ready their first time around.
Yeah.
Kate really was. Her just aesthetic package wasn't there.
But that is also all stars ready in and of itself, because it means they are ready to just get more money and come back right away with their ideas and more budget. But yeah, in this group too, I think it was also hard because Naomi, I think they wanted her to succeed because they love her voice. They love how she talks. But she was trying to give like serious, like I said, like employee module. Yeah. Like complete first day, do the training in the back. Here's the laptop and headphones. Let us know when you're done.
Totally. Do your online training and be quiet. She had one line. I wrote it down because it was so wacky. You need to invest in yourself and network so that you can get paid by elevating your drag so you can get paid better. It was very like, if you can't get a gig, buy a lace front wig. Like, wait, how are you supposed to elevate your drag?
But lace front wigs are expensive, girl. It was also giving very like nervous in a job interview.
Totally.
Like trying to come across like professional business diva, but also just like talking over herself.
It was crazy. Team Party is next. Their perspective is that you're going to party like a Geordie party and have that spirit no matter where you are in the world, because Geordies do it best and you can too. It was very well rehearsed. What I liked about them is that they were all super in sync with each other.
Yeah.
The first group was like, okay, I have a segment and you have a segment and you have a segment, and we'll bounce back and forth. This group was just like, okay, I talk 2 lines, you talk 2, I talk 2, she talks a few, and like they would just flowed. It was magic.
To me, I don't know if this is what their inspo was, but it was very informed by, I mean, their equivalent would be like the morning talk shows.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they have like their British ones, but like in the US, I'm thinking of like The View and stuff like that.
Very that. It was that, wasn't it?
Where there's that rapport and that back and forth, and it feels like a key. Like you're almost like catching up over like what you're talking about with like Tomara being like, I went out with 20 pounds and I came back with 200. Like it's very like informational, but also like a key and like, girl, here's what went down. Like I feel like that is very like morning talk kind of like low down digesting like information kind of vibe. So I thought that was perfect.
I think this is exactly what they want all the talk show challenges to be like. Like they want it to be this, and it will never be what this was. This was just magic. I also loved it was Tomara standing up and they were like, now what's wrong with this picture? And she's got the coat and they're like, a Geordie girl would never wear that.
Yeah.
Coats like that are only for shoplifting. And then the watch falls out of her pocket.
It was so funny. They all worked together great. And I think they leaned into it well of having... Tomara had the one like really funny line at the beginning, and then she basically became like a sight gag.
Yeah.
And then they let the 2 more like kind of like on the mic people do all of the presenting of like the bit. I thought it was just structured really well. Yeah,
it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And then Team Love is last, and I'm sure that they were cracked after this group came out. They were probably like, can we just not? Can we just lip sync?
I know, literally. I would be so crestfallen because, like, if I went out to the first group, I'd be like, okay, we can do better than this, girls. Like, come on, let's go. But, like, going after that second group, you know the second group's going to win. Like, that is, you can watch and be like, this is the winning group for sure. This third group was so rough.
Oh, it was layer of hell, cringe hell, wasn't it? It was really bad. Banksy screws up right away. And it was supposed to be about chucking away the rule book, which I think is a fun idea if it's just a heart and soul, but not for humor. And God, all of the jokes were just bad.
Everyone goofs in their own way. Banksy flubs in the beginning and looks at Cara, expecting Cara to say a line when it seems like Banksy was supposed to say another line to keep it going and introduce it. But then also Vicky calls Cara Banksy.
Oh, yeah.
At one point. Cara takes a mouthful of chocolate towards the end and then has to give her outro and spits the half. And I can't believe they showed it.
I can. They knew that was a good moment to show on TV.
Hateful to the doll. Showed her spitting out that wet half chewed chocolate mound with the saliva and everything. That was so like unfiltered evil. I hated to see it.
I just don't think foodery and drag should go together.
Yeah.
Because there's something about performing and doing any type of stage stuff where your mouth goes dry. There's no saliva or breakdown. So it's just like hard, dense food in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's not well. It's unwell behavior.
What I'll say is, because I've done this, I did this recently in an interview for a job I did not get back in the day. When you flub something, I feel like you're in your head about it moving forward.
Yes.
Like, for instance, like for my interview, I got the first question, like I said something I didn't like how I said that. And I was thinking about that for the rest of the interview.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Banksy flubbed that beginning thing.
Yeah.
And Cara, Vicky, both, I think they had a harder time bouncing back from it than Banksy did.
100%.
I feel like Banksy seemed unfazed by it almost, whereas Cara and Vicky were like completely off kilter from it.
Yeah.
And they both seemed so like frantic, trying to regain control, trying to regain like power and like make it a good presentation again. I feel like they really got off course, like just in the sense of like you have it in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then other things happen and that takes over what's in your brain and you lose the mental map of what you were going to do.
Completely. And they never got back on track.
No, it was rough.
It was. The runway category is called Slaycation. Do you... we don't need to go through all of these. Did you have anybody that you really loved? There were a lot of misses, in my opinion.
I mean, there were a lot of misses. Okay, question starter.
Mm-hmm.
You get Slaycation. Are you doing summer or winter?
Ooh, okay. I'd probably do... God, it's so tough because there's been so many winter looks. I would think outside the box a little bit. And I would be doing something either like what Michael did, where it's the postcard, which I loved. I love that postcard.
Michael's was great.
That one is fabulous. Or I would kind of an intersection of what Ginger did, where she was doing retro future,
Fun.
meets what Vicky did, where it's like destination. So I would probably think in that direction of like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go on a trip in the future.
That's cute. I mean, what I do like about Vicky's, like, since you brought it up, is I like the idea of destination. Like, if
Yeah.
you're going to do Slaycation, like, instead of doing like summer, winter, do like where you are going to vacation and make that centered around your look. But since you already brought one of them up, I'll just get to it. The two best of the night, I think, were very clear: Michael and Banksy.
Banksy's was so good.
And it was great because they brought the two different sides of summer and winter.
Yeah.
I think Michael had a great summer look with the postcard.
That's my favorite look that Michael's done so far.
Absolutely. And then Banksy's is the best of the night, but probably the best of the season so far. Like, the look of the season so far.
I love that animal print with the skimpy pieces over it. Those giant exaggerated earmuffs, the jacket. It's just cool. Banksy's got an eye for fashion.
It was
like no
so
one.
cool and glam, and her being so pissed off and fighting in that look was kind of glam to me. Like, I don't know, there's something about her being like mad and like flipping them off in that look that was so puss.
Mm-hmm. One look that I think had a lot of potential but just wasn't there was Kate's. I really liked the idea of like a destination, I'm snorkeling, but it's so bad. And she redid this look on Versus the World, and I like this one better.
Catch that tea.
Rue tells her during critiques that there's a shade of blonde for everybody in the world, and this one is not hers.
I loved that. It was so funny.
It's so evil, but I mean, she's truing. And Heike, I really loved what I'm talking about so many of them. I love what Naomi did too. I thought hers was really cute.
No, hers was cute. I really enjoyed the winter Slaycation looks. As a Californian, the beach isn't much of a vacation to me. So I enjoy the winter holiday looks more because that feels more like a holiday or a vacation than just going 45 minutes to Huntington.
Right? And she did the Blair St. Clair. Did you catch that?
I forgot the shivers.
And it's even in the photo on the wiki. They caught her doing the
That's fabulous.
It is.
I feel like Naomi's good at proportions.
Yeah.
Like, I loved like the volume of her hair with the way the muffs were. Like, her silhouette just looked really good.
And the little frost that she did on the nose and like on the forehead to make it look like she had been skiing outside.
Yeah.
It was cute. I don't think she should have lip synced this week.
I don't think so either. I think she should have been low, if anything, but I kind of felt like she was doomed because of her bum knee, her fat knee.
Yeah, totally.
I got a fat knee.
Unfortunately. The winner is called as Michael. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, I totally lied.
Is that all three of them?
Three won?
No, they all three
My
won.
winner was Michael.
Which I agree with. I think if there had been a solo winner, it would have been Michael because Ginger did good, but Michael was the clear MC leader of it. Tamara did a great job as the visual gag of the group, so I get why it was a triple win.
Yeah.
But I think if there had been one winner, it definitely would have been Michael because the look also like really took it home.
It was great. And I don't like Ginger or Tamara's looks.
Gag it.
I don't really like either one of them. Yeah, it is a group win. This is where all the badges went for the girl group.
Yeah, they said we're not doing a girl group multi-win, but we'll do a panel multi-win.
And there is one critique I do want to bring up before we talk about the bottom that I found fascinating, Michelle comments on Dee Dee's contour, her nose contour. And then Rue immediately is like, I like it. Keep doing it. We don't normally see Rue undermine Michelle like that on the runway. They really don't do that often. Like, if Michelle
Usually
says
not.
something, Rue goes, oh, yeah, I follow that.
But this time they had to say something.
Yeah.
I just had an epiphany.
Oh, epiphany.
An epiphany. I was just thinking, because if Demon Woman hadn't been eliminated...
Demon Woman.
Sorry, it would have been 10 and it would have been 5 and 5 for the girl groups.
Uh-huh.
So then it would have been... Oh, no, never mind. So it still would have been 9. Never mind. Ignore my math.
There would have been a double save somewhere, though.
I was just trying to think of the scope of the season. I feel like her elimination still doesn't make sense with all of the choices they make throughout the season.
I get that. Yeah.
But
I do wonder if there was a challenge that was cut or if something, maybe they didn't. Because, I mean, there's only 10 episodes this season.
I wonder, like, because stuff like that we will never know because the queens will never know.
Right.
But, like, do they ever, like, change the challenges as the season's going or be like,
Ooh, yeah, I wonder.
oh, like, we can't do this. Like, this isn't going to work. Or, like, these queens can't do this. Like, we have to, like, rewrite this. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if there's ever stuff like that that we don't even know about.
There's gotta be. On, like, the surprise doubles where they send 2 people home or they save 2 people. Maybe it's already written in the books that they will do it at some point. But I wonder. It's gotta happen. During the critiques, Vicky and Cara low-key throw Banksy under the bus, and this causes a lot of friction when we get into Untucked, because Banksy feels like she's just a lamb for slaughter for them. And you brought up some tea about her promo.
Well, because her promo is kind of a sacrificial look, because she has the crown of thorns, very biblical tea. But then she has this, like, red, sort of, like, blood red dress. And so I think her promo look is a direct reference to the sort of, like, sacrificial lamb, like, sacrifice diva glam, which I think is kind of hilarious.
Isn't it?
I will say, I was frustrated watching in the moment. I was frustrated rewatching it.
Yeah, me too.
I think they really underplayed how they threw Banksy under.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously Banksy did mess up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, like, they, like, I think they both inferred that they didn't get to show everything they wanted to show because of the missed lines from Banksy.
Right.
But it's like, okay, but I think you're in the bottom because of what you did show, not because of what you didn't show.
Completely. Yeah. And I agree with your statement earlier. The 2 of them seemed more bothered by it than Banksy did. Banksy just rolled with it.
Yeah.
And she felt like they were just lining her up to go home, which I understand that. And I understand why she was upset and blew up and walked off. I would feel the same way.
I also, I don't want to be too hateful, but, like,
You do.
She kind of pissed me off the way that Vicky was like, I promised myself I would say something.
Oh.
I'm like, you promised yourself you would say something to the judges, but not to your teammates?
It's very Alexis Michelle. Like, I don't want to throw my sisters under the bus, but it was really
But, like,
unprofessional and they didn't listen to me.
The imbalance frustrated me because when she was in the group, she had the confessional where she's like, I don't agree with everything they're pitching, but I need to learn to take a back seat. So I'm challenging myself to just roll with it more. And then once the challenge is said and done and it doesn't go the way she wants, to the judges, she's like, I promised myself I would say something. It's like, I thought you challenged yourself to not say something.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I feel like her and Cara both tried to, like, act like they were almost not taking the high road, but they were like
they were better than her.
They had a weird approach to the way that they threw her under the bus.
I fully agree. What do you think about the fact that this team was broken up for the bottom? Because I feel like all 3 of them should have lip sync.
Ooh, a bottom 3 lip sync? No,
Yeah.
I think it was better drama that they broke it up.
You think?
Yes, and I do think that Cara definitely should have been the bottom. I
Yeah.
do think Cara was the worst of the group.
No.
No?
No, I think, well, Actually, no, she was. Her and Vicky were both awful.
Well, so you think it should have been Cara and Vicky?
Absolutely. Honestly, I would have loved if all three of them lip sync. But I think we're coming off of seasons like Philippines and what was it that we just did, Germany, where they were like bottom threes. I'll go out and lip sync.
I mean, true. I just worry for Banksy. Like, I wouldn't have wanted her to lip sync in this moment.
No, I feel that. But I mean, it would have been good wind for her. And I mean, I think I'm noticing that Rue and Michelle are scared to make really big dramatic swings like that, even though I think that's gaggy TV. I think it's super gaggy TV. Because I mean, when it happened in Germany and Philippines, I screamed. And so here I'm like, okay, bottom three, make it happen. Like, they just had a huge fight in Untucked. They were the worst team. Make them all lip sync together.
Yeah.
Send home Vicky. I think that's who would have gone home. And also, I don't think Naomi was the worst of the night. I don't think she should have gone home.
I felt bad. I mean, they were definitely teeing her up from the beginning with the confessionals talking about how she wasn't being funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do agree that Naomi was the worst of her group.
Sure.
And Cara was the worst of her group.
Yeah.
So if they were picking one from each group that was the worst,
Yeah.
fair. But I think the other group was just so bad that it should have just been the love group.
I agree.
The love group.
I got me a car. It's as big as a whale. The lip sync song tonight is called The Only Way Is Up by Yaz. I've not heard this song before.
The only way is up.
Did you like this?
I kind of did.
It was a good number.
It was a cute. It reminded me of like a season 3-ish kind of song.
Very vibe.
Like back when they did very like 80s, like kind of fun, like just like easy disco-y. It was a very cute song. UK does a lot of songs like these.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was funny because I don't think it was either of theirs vibes.
No.
This is such like a White Queen song.
Yeah.
This is such like a campy White Queen song.
Totally.
And like
that's why I would have loved if we had Vicky and Banksy lip syncing in this.
Catch that tea. Yeah, but like it definitely, like, I don't want to say it was wasted on, but like these two divas could have done a much fiercer song.
Totally.
And like turned it out because these are two like badass dancing fierce bitches and like
Okay, wait a minute,
bitches. But this is such like a PG song, like
totally
head to toe. Like it's so like that, but I thought Cara, I mean, they both did really good, but I thought Cara especially, you could tell that she was prepared to lip sync and hungry
She was ready to do so.
To prove herself, yeah.
Totally. Do you feel like this elimination of Naomi was because of her knee and they just wanted her to be able to go home and rest? And that's why they put her in the bottom? Or do you think they legitimately thought that she was the worst and maybe didn't want to risk losing Vicky so early?
Well, because part of me, like, before I rewatched this season, I remember that she injured her knee, and I was like, did she just like get excused at the end of the girl group challenge? Which I'm like, should they have just done that?
Honestly, maybe.
But like, it is hard because I feel like, as you're saying, they should just judge the group, not pulled individuals from different groups.
Yeah.
But I feel like it feels a little coincidental, if anything. So that is hard to grapple with.
I hear that. And I agree. Cara is called as the safe contestant and Naomi is out. I really hope that we get her for a Versus the World or something. She's so fun.
Well, RuPaul loves her. So I think she should be in front of RuPaul again, too, because I think it was cute that RuPaul gave her encouragement about her voice and the way she spoke, especially when Naomi basically said like that was her biggest insecurity or something she felt was always getting in her way.
Yeah.
And RuPaul's like, no, it's not getting in your way. Like, that is like servicing you. Like, that is a vibe. Like, embrace it.
Yeah. I would have loved if on this most recent season of Versus the World, if they had, because they had Sminty and Minty, I would have loved if they had Miss Naomi and the only Naomi. That would have been so sick.
Wait, yeah, you're right.
That would have been so sick.
That would have been a key.
Yeah. But I hope we get to see her again. She's lovely. What'd you think about these two episodes watching them over again?
I thought they were really fun. I think this is like the point where we're getting to know the girls a little bit more. And it's sort of like in the competition phase, the point where the honeymoon phase is over.
Totally.
So friction's starting to arise. You start getting your first fights. I mean, some seasons you're lucky and you get fights right away, but usually this is the point where like they're starting to be a little more like rawr.
Yeah,
and
totally.
like especially something like the girl group or a team challenge where they're directly competing against each other. I think you definitely see the claws come out more. So
Totally.
we're transitioning to a more competitive point of the competition. And I think we're also starting to see, well, no, I actually don't think that's tea yet. I think we're transitioning to a more competitive point, but we're not seeing the front runners emerge yet.
Yeah.
We don't know yet who's going to take it or who's like really the it girl. And I think that's maybe why there's so much like hunger and competition in the air. Is I feel like it is a very even spread. And like obviously Cara seems like one of the ones to beat. Tamara's getting a lot of like favor from the judges. And then there's like the professionals like Michael and Vicky. But no one's like absolutely like crushed the competition and like gained like major distance on the other girls. So I think there's just a lot of like hunger and competitiveness emerging because the front runner hasn't emerged yet.
Yeah. And I was going to ask you, do you feel like you can tell Ginger's going to win right now or no?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I think the 4 names I said are the people that you'd, I think, be most privy to see win, which would be Cara, Tomara, Vicky, and Michael. Yeah. They've had the most feature and storyline so far. Yeah. Of like like obviously going to get eliminated people, you know, like on a front runner perspective. Yeah. I think they're the 4 that have gotten the most positive, or Banksy even.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Banksy too could win. But from like where we're standing, like I think those 5 look more like winners than Ginger.
Completely. Like I would not know that Ginger's going to win right now. Yeah. And I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah. I love that.
Because in the other UK seasons, I feel like you can tell pretty quick. Like Crystal gained, like you mentioned, tons of momentum. Lawrence gained tons of momentum. Viv did. Who am I erasing? Danny did. Like they literally all had wind by this point. Yeah. None of these girlies are super far ahead yet.
Yeah. And like I do remember, like I said, I remember Ginger coming out of nowhere. And I can see now rewatching it that she is a central character. She gets a ton of talking heads. They bring her up a lot, but she does not get a win until a little later. Like
she has this group win this one, but I mean,
which even then, like I mean, I guess there are main season winners who only get group wins, but like she hasn't had like an individual Barbie breakout moment yet.
Yeah, she deserves her Barbie breakout moment. You deserve to break out, Barbie.
Yeah, right now she's just barbecue.
I almost spit. I was listening to that Dula Pipa song, I should have stayed at home.
Stop.
And I was like standing there while I was lip syncing to it while I was like in the shower, and I was like standing and shaking and like fist clenching.
And then you did a roll in the shower.
I did. Jumped in the air, did the Queen Kong roll.
Yeah, like a 7-Eleven hot dog just rolling in the shower.
Yep, totally. Anyways, we will that image is going to haunt me. We'll talk more about Drag Race UK Season 5 next week. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can, and that is all you can do. And goodbye.
Bye.
7-Eleven hot dog.
Well, you know.